2. I have a
Okay,
work
perfect.
computer that I bust out every now and then for broadcasting, just so that I can use 2.
Yeah, makes it a lot easier.
I'll have 3 like during the I have 2 during the SFL, but I make it 3 because I have a HDMI cable, so I use my TV for the streaming part.
All
Because
right.
they use Parsec.
Oh, yep, they do. People that are in the stream already, can you guys hear us okay? There's usually like a 7-second delay between the Twitch stream and what we see on Discord. Sometimes it's a little more, sometimes it's a little less.
How does this Royale happen?
Oh, the Battle Royale.
Yeah, that was
I think one of the admins has to start it. Ricky Kwan, turkeys in 5. That's going to be hard to do since Cleveland's up 3-1, but I like to see an underdog story. You want some of this Caterpie?
I'm always Caterpie. This is the second time.
Everyone in chat, can you hear us okay? Thank you, Ricky. Welcome in, everyone, to Game 5 of the Colonial Division Series between the Kirky Turkeys and the Cleveland Steamers. We are in the final game of the series that will be played in Cleveland, which will see Rapid Raccoon on the mound against Rick Vaughn. Lineup for your Kirky Turkeys will be Dix between her legs at second base, Davis at shortstop, Charlie Bubblegum in right field, Meals Wheels in left field, Salvatore Cash Money in center field, Titanius Anglesmith at first base, Carl Von Carl at catcher, and Max Chapman playing third base. Some bold predictions happening in the chat. A lot of people think Turkeys are going to pull off the comeback. I'm interested to see it. Cleveland up 3-1.
Interesting. If they can, that'd be a big collapse by Cleveland, though.
Gonna kick it to my co-host here, Know You, Mr. Jeff, for the Cleveland lineup. All yours.
All right, let's get this going here for Cleveland. They got Tom Rahman. They'll lead it off. He'll be at first base. Monsoon, he'll be the catcher for tonight. Hammer, Giancarlo Hammer will be in left field. Somebody to watch out for. Chumbawamba out in there in center field. Avery will do it at third base. Suzuki in right field. Valderrama at second. Blondes will be the shortstop. And then Ricky Vaughn, the second, will be on the mound for the Steamers tonight.
Let me ask you, Jeff, what do you think the series is going to play out as? Do you think the Steamers seal it here in Game 5, or do you think it goes longer?
Oh, man, it's hard, especially after what Cleveland has already done in these first couple games, looking really nice. And it showed when the regressions happened just how different these two teams are from the regular season now into the playoffs. I mean, this has been Cleveland. If you really want to move into that next to play the championship and play against the New York Empire, you're gonna have to come out here and finish this game off. You can't give the Turkeys any momentum here.
Absolutely, I agree with you there, Jeff, and we're going to get the first pitch underway. Rick Vaughn pitching to Dix between her legs, I believe, was leading off, and that's a hard hit into right. Just short of the wall for the first out.
Yeah, we've seen a couple of those already in the series, and even last night, I believe there are a lot of fly ball warning track shots that just couldn't get over the wall.
There's a lot of power between both of these teams. These teams, I think half of the starting lineup on each side are guys that have been here since season 1, season 2, so they've really got their players up there.
I want to see what Ricky Vaughn can do. I mean, coming in second in innings pitched in the regular season, the ERA, he was third, and he's starting off nice here.
Key strikeout there, and he's a guy that once he gets going, he's hot, especially with that specialist. To anybody that doesn't know what specialist does is if they're excuse me, if they're pitching to someone that is batting the same hand as they're throwing, it gives a huge decrease to the contact and power of the hitter. So it's a huge trait that's really been used well in this season. First up is going to be Tom Rahman here for the Steamers.
I want to see what Raccoon can do here, starting pitching wise.
He's a guy that's been working hard on his player all season too, and here he is in the playoffs finally getting a shot to see his guy starting games, and I love to see it.
Yeah, this could be big for the Turkeys. If he can get a couple outs here, get it going, you want to make it real nice for your pen when they come in. But he's going to need some runs scored for him. He's not going to be able to do it all by himself.
Definitely not. And what we've seen so far in this series have been low-scoring games. Both teams really showing what their pitchers can do. Great fielding by the pitcher leads into a double play there. Giancarlo Hammer coming up, no one on, 2 outs.
Maybe he can lay the hammer down here. Nice slider.
1-2 to Hammer. And he walked it.
There were a couple days ago with that and the no look. It's like, dude, you got to take the bat off your shoulder and swing it.
We've been seeing a lot of that too. So many skilled batters just waiting on pitches, expecting walks, and they're not getting it.
Yeah, and that could be big for the confidence for the Turkeys too.
Ooh, I think that one's out of here. It's going deep. It's back, and we have the first run of the ball game.
The momentum from Raccoon just took it, and the offense is running with it now. That's a big shot.
This is a huge shot there from Meals Wheels. With Salvatore Cash Money, one of the home run leaders this season. I believe he was only one behind Biscuit Basher, if I remember correctly. And he's a high-power guy that, if it wasn't for regression, I'm sure he'd be another guy up there, 4 or 5 home runs like Basher.
Yeah, just being new into this league here and just joining, I think like 2 weeks ago now, just trying to get a feel for everybody, and definitely like this playoffs has been amazing.
You definitely get to see it. It's all of the best teams being showcased, all the best players, and it's a good way for you to get introduced to the league. So I'm happy you're here with us, and definitely glad to have you in the booth with us calling these playoff games. Runners on first and second here. No outs. Turkeys have already put one across in that home run. They're looking for more.
Yeah, and he was actually 0 for 4 last night against Cleveland, so hopefully he could turn it around, but that's not going to work.
Infield flag called there. Going to be played by Big Dick Avery.
The third baseman, number 10.
Oh, that's not what you want to see with runners on.
Oh, he's safe.
Ooh, ran it out. He legged it out despite the regression.
Wow.
Max Chapman.
Yeah, he was 0 for 4 last night, and now that one's going to be fielder's choice, so he's going to be 0 for 5 here the last 2 games.
Soft grounder to Avery. Throw to first. Gets that third out. Turkeys put one across on the solo shot. Leave a couple runners on. We got Chumbawamba, Avery, and Suzuki due up bottom of the second.
So Chumbawamba was 0 for 2, but he did have 2 base on balls last night. Definitely think he's pressing just a little too much in the batter's box.
A little bit, which is crazy. He's one of the best hitters in the league, Chumbawamba. He's been batting cleanup all season for Cleveland, and I think they haven't been seeing as much as they'd like to out of him there in the 4 spot.
I like Raccoon. He's really working like all parts of the plate, the strike zone. Ooh.
Yeah, they haven't really been getting a hold of Raccoon too much. He's got some good movement pitches, and he's really got his accuracy working for sure.
Fielder, number 51.
Nope, that's high. Steve Wright.
That Cleveland had 12 hits, and Suzuki had one of the 12, so they're not starting out too good here. But Cleveland definitely needs to start getting some, maybe a little bit of small ball here, and try to get something across. Try to get any sort of momentum against Raccoon.
That's what they need here. If one of these teams can get the momentum rolling, they could definitely get the runs across. But it's been a theme in this series here that the pitchers have really been dueling.
Yeah, I definitely think that Raccoon's just taken some of the momentum away from whatever the Steamers had after their win last night to go up 3-1.
Obviously, we're too early in the game to call anything right now with only a 1-run differential. But just looking towards the future, if the Turkeys pull this out and make the series 3-2, how good are the chances for the Turkeys, you think, to come back and win the series?
It's going to be interesting, especially with the pitchers that they have going in the next couple games. Actually, we got 2 more after this, so it could work wonders for just getting a win here, especially when Cleveland up to 3-1. Any sort of momentum you can get. Oh my Lord, what a shot!
Over the tall wall, what a blast! 425 feet from Daddy Davis.
He was 0 for 5 last night, and he gets a moonshot.
That's inside.
Turkeys aren't giving up, and they're showing why they won 27 games in this regular season.
Yeah, Vaughn not looking like himself, though. Gotta give credit to the Turkeys, though, coming out power bats and all.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 17.
Turkeys, other than Cash Money and maybe 1 or 2 others, weren't really known for their power this season either. They were just guys that were getting on base all the time, scoring a lot from regular hits. They were playing small ball and doing real well with it, and they're trying to flip the tables here.
Ooh, nice arm to get that in there. I thought they were going to go first to third, but able to keep him at second. Good arm. Uh-oh.
Wow, they managed the double steal. That's huge.
Oh! Well, inside. And here's the thing, Vaughn, I mean, he's given up some real good pitches, though, to the Turkeys.
Ooh.
Now batting, the first baseman, number
You got to think, when you have a team like this on the ropes, down 3-1, they have no... They're playing with house money here. I mean, if they lose, they go home, and the Steamers go on to face the Empire, so they got nothing to lose here for the Turkeys.
Last year's Bartolo series saw almost the exact same matchup as well. Saw the Steamers going up against the Empire, and the Empire pulled it out. So I really think Kirky wants to change the script and make it there so they can hopefully win the series against the Empire. Now, you think, though, if they advance another series, that's going to be possibly more regression their players are going to face, and it's going to put the Empire, who are probably the hottest team in the BHB right now, in a great position to repeat as champions.
Yeah, and that's the thing about this league is I did go, even when I joined, I started to go onto the website and look around, and the fact that every season had a different winner just shows the parity in this league, and it's quite remarkable how a team like the Empire could be the first one to win back-to-back.
number 10.
Steamers got a lot of fight in them. Turkeys as well. It's going to be a great Bartolo series, I think. I think, personally, I think the best series of the playoffs happened already between the Wild Things and Empire. Even though the Empire swept it, every game was close.
Yeah, I was surprised at the fact that they swept that series so easily.
Double there off of the hit against the wall, and we got Thermos Monsoon coming up next. Steamers trying to get something going with 2 outs here.
He was 3 of 5 last night, and he's 0 for 1 here. Ooh, that was close.
3-1. That was right on the edge. First and second now for Hammer.
He's 0 for 1. He needs to get going too. He was 1 of 5 last night.
For this series, do you think it's been more great pitching or just the hitters not getting it going?
Yeah, I just don't think the hitters have been able to pick up any of the pitches coming out of these pitchers' hands. It's fun to see when you got pitchers that can work all around the plate and they have control of their stuff. It's quite something actually remarkable to watch.
It is. Following that RBI single from Mr. Hammer, we've got Chumbawamba at the plate with runners on the corners.
Ooh.
Oh, strikes out looking with 2 runners on. You can't do that, Chumbawamba.
Raccoon is he's putting this. He could be putting the league on notice here about just the type of pitcher he can be. Starting wise, I know everybody's probably seen him in the pen and whatnot, but as a starting pitcher, this is quite remarkable coming out of the pen here on short rest.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 10.
Quick out on the fly ball there. Vaughn's looking to settle down after giving up 3 earned through 3 innings already. He's starting to ease back into it here with 2 quick outs.
Ooh. Oh, and the pitcher helping himself out.
Raccoon can do no wrong today, other than that 1 run, obviously. But man, he's working his hardest.
Number 27.
Ooh.
Ooh.
It seems just for like what we're seeing here is that Vaughn seems to be a lot better out of or as that just happens, but he looked like he was better coming out of the not doing his windup.
Now batting, the
Until that, of
shortstop,
course.
Number
Right.
17.
Fielder got to it quick, though, and held it to a single, so that could have saved a run. Oh, it's carrying, but not far enough.
That could be big. That could be big for the Steamers.
2 runners left on. We're coming to the bottom of the 4th. Kirky leading 3-1.
33.
Oh,
Ooh, little chopper right in front of the catcher. The combination of movement and velocity we're seeing from Raccoon tonight is what's making the difference.
oh yeah, oh yeah. He's got a spitball. He's got a curveball. He's got a slider, and then that 4-seamer just coming right at you and to move you off the plate.
And then when they ease up there, he backs them off, throwing it real close to him.
That's the thing. He's got that submarine type pitching windup, so it's gonna be really hard for these Cleveland Steamer batters to pick it out of his hand.
Raccoon in the chat says we're gonna give him the commentator curse if we don't stop talking nice about him. Oh, just over the head. 2 on, 2 outs. Turkey's been in this situation before. Or, sorry, the Steamers, rather. They're trusting
Jeez.
Rick Vaughn, though, leaving him in and not pulling in a pinch hitter.
Yeah, that can only mean one thing, that they want Ricky Vaughn. They saw what he did last inning to get out of that jam, that they really like what they see.
Ooh. That's a tough out there with 2 runners on, but we'll see what happens. We're coming into the 5th inning.
Yeah, especially with the Steamers, you can't take Vaughn out this early in the
No.
game.
As we've heard from Dong Mattingly, the manager of the Steamers, his bullpen's really behind this year, and we've got a carrying ball left center, and it's gone.
Another moonshot.
That's now 3 solo shots for the Turkeys as they take a 4-1 lead.
Now batting the left fielder, number 17.
Yeah, and that was Bubblegum, and he homered last night, so he's homered in back-to-back games. Are we going to get another one?
Wow.
Back-to-back jacks, and that one went out of the park.
Kirky's doing their best New York impression, hitting all the solo home runs they can. They got 4 solo home runs already in this game, and we're only halfway through.
Number 13.
I hope no one parked their car behind there because you're going to need the insurance company then.
That's down.
Like David Ortiz at Fenway.
I mean, we're in Cleveland, so let's be honest. It probably hit an abandoned factory.
Right?
Little blooper there, gets down in shallow left center, and that's going to be a base hit.
The first baseman.
Titanius coming up next. He's 1 for 2 with a single.
Steve Wright. Nope, that's inside.
Hard hit, and it's carrying into right center, but it's short of the warning track. Chumbawamba catches it. With the Turkeys already having 11 hits in this game, are you a little surprised they only have 5 runs to show for it?
Yeah, it just shows you just how good that Ricky Vaughn is, despite giving up the 5 runs, which pretty much have all been solo shots. I mean, you take some of those pitches away, maybe he didn't hit the right spot. It just shows you the type of pitcher he is, that despite all that, he still can control his pitches throughout all of this.
Right. Obviously, the home run blast, it's something different. Like, you take those 4 shots away, and we've got a tie ball game.
Yeah, but we're getting into 4 innings left here. So you only get 27 outs, and you got to make the most of it here for the Steamers.
You know the Steamers really want to close the series out. They don't want to see it go to a game 6. They don't want Turkeys having hope.
Yeah, because despite all that, I mean, you always want to get it done in front of the home fans, and if they don't get it done in the next 4 innings here or so, that they're gonna have to do it on the road.
Yep. And it's going to be a big change of pace for them going from Cleveland to New Mexico. But you think here in early January, they'd probably much rather be pitching down in New Mexico.
Oh man, that one got away. This could be big for Cleveland to get some of the momentum back. You got to score at least a run here, maybe 2. But remember, you're not going to all get it back on one swing.
Nope. And they're coming through the heart of the order, so if they're patient like that, getting base hits, he might throw it in time, but no, it's late. Just out of the reach of the shortstop. He got the glove on it, but couldn't handle it.
Said they couldn't get it done in one bat. If you get bases loaded, you could definitely tie this game up.
Yep. Oh, a shallow fly is not what you want to see from Chumbawamba there.
Yeah. I mean, it's only 2 outs. They got 1 more left, but definitely when you got somebody like Chumbawamba up there, you want him to come through with a hit, not a pop-up.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, wild one. Runners advance.
I'm surprised the catcher threw that.
1 strike left. Avery's looking for it, and he got one.
Nice. Definitely what Cleveland needed to get back into this game.
That RBI single from Big Dick Avery puts runners on the corners with 2 outs for Suzuki. Another wild one. The runner's going, which is unwise, and he's tagged. Wow.
Ooh, you didn't have to do it there. I mean, you had all the momentum. Didn't really need to. It didn't get far enough away.
Kudos to Carl Von Carl for getting to that ball quick.
Oh yeah, he pounced on that. Look at Vaughn calling off.
Now batting, the pitcher, number 0. Now batting, number 99.
Oh, pinch hitter, Baron Fudge coming in. That's going to be the end of Raccoon's day. 5 solid innings, 2 earned. Not a bad performance from who had been the closing pitcher mainly for the Turkeys.
Yeah, and only 2 earned runs. He definitely put the Turkeys on his back.
Oh, strikeout to Baron Fudge, the rookie. Third round selection from the Turkeys.
I heard that was his first pro bat. Is what they're saying in chat.
Oh, wow. Congrats to him. Hopefully we'll see more of him in future games if the Turkeys can hold on.
Nice play by the third baseman.
Relief pitcher Steve Stevens coming in.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 51.
I'll have to see what Stevens can do. ERA, he was 26th in the league. Oh!
Great play at first from Angle Smith.
Baseman, number 10.
Pibe Valderrama was a guy that at the start of the season was starting great, had a hot start to the season, and then as we worked into the second half of the season, he just kind of fell off a little bit. Hopefully they can get him working here in this game. A walk's not a bad way to start it.
Yeah, 255 batting average for Valderrama. Oh.
Now batting, the pitcher, now batting, number.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised. I was waiting for that.
Mm-hmm. They let him pitch for a while, which his pitch count wasn't too high, but it makes you wonder after giving up 4 home runs. See the reliever Dick Venus come in next.
Now batting,
Oh wow, I didn't realize that before. 2 of the 4 solo home runs from the Turkeys came from Meals Wheels.
Yeah, he's having quite a game. Ooh, nice play by Ramen.
now batting, the right
Charlie Bubblegum 2 for 3 with a home run and a single. Blooper played by Blondes for the second out.
batting, the left fielder, number 17.
Off the plate. Nope. Ball inside.
Meals Wheels.
Steve Wright.
Cleveland may be thinking, hey, we walk him
Yeah.
here, he doesn't get a home run. We don't have to suffer again.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Yeah, but just like that, I mean, Cash Money, even he has. Oh no, he doesn't actually. I thought he had one, but I thought he was part of the back-to-back, but it wasn't. But he's still 2 for 2, so definitely somebody you still need to worry about.
If it wasn't for regression, I think we would have seen Salvatore as the home run leader for the season. He was a guy that was just on fire, and then regression hit him, and he fell off a bit there at the last few weeks of the season.
Yeah, that's what stinks is you get somebody good like that with the stats and just not active enough.
Cleveland works out of the jam, gets the 3rd out. Come to the bottom of the 7th, Turkeys lead 5-2 with the top of the order up.
now batting, the first baseman,
9 more outs to go, so they definitely need to start taking some advantages here if you're Cleveland.
Nope, that's high.
Took till the 7th, but they finally got Tom Ramen out.
number 14.
Definitely think if he stays with it, he could definitely be one of the big players next season.
Mishandled by short, and that's going to be a single there from Monsoon.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 5.
0-1 here to Hammer.
All low.
In the ground. 1-1.
All high.
2-3, but he also has a walk as well. Oh, what a snag.
Wow. Great play by Ankle Smith to work that double play. Going to the top of the 8th now. Back end of the order for the Turkeys. Starting out with Carl.
Number 9.
Tom Schaefer, owner of the Turkeys, getting hyped in chat, seeing his guys trying to hang on here in Game 5.
Yeah, and pretty much some of the league was probably counting the Turkeys out, and you come out a game like this.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 10.
That's outside. That's outside. Steve right. Steve right.
Full count here to Max Chapman.
Right.
Swing and a miss, strike 3.
Oof,
Now batting, the pitcher,
mowing them down.
69.
Steve Stevens is going to get to hit. They're going to let him pitch in the bottom of the 8th.
Yeah, these relief pitchers, both sides, Penis and Stevens, been doing really well for both their teams.
Bottom of the 8th, we'll see heart of the order.
Now batting,
Chumbawamba and Avery.
fielder,
First up here for the Cleveland Steamers.
That's inside.
Gotta start getting some hits here. String them together if you're Cleveland.
Steve right.
Having their best hitter Chumbawamba in a tense mojo is not going to help.
now batting,
There it is. That can start it.
Yep.
number 33.
1 on, no one out.
Nope, that's low.
5-hitter Big Dick Avery up next. He's 2 for 3 with 2 singles.
Oh, ooh,
Nasty double play on the liner.
web gem.
Number 51.
First basemen aren't usually the guys with the great fielding plays, but we're seeing it today between Angle Smith and Tom Rahman.
Yeah, this is this is gonna be an intense last 2 innings for if you're the Turkeys.
You know they're tense, but you know at the same time they're just like, man, we got to make it. We got to get these last outs. And
Yeah.
We got to keep winning.
Ooh. What a swing and a miss. Boy, I wish they had replay. That would have been that was lethal.
Penis trying to hold on and get that win if his team can get some runs in the bottom of the 9th.
Now batting,
He's done exactly what the managers needed him to do coming out of the pen.
Yep.
The Turkeys
Already
really
2
haven't
and
done much of
2/3.
anything.
1-2 here to Bubblegum.
Ooh,
Oh, strike 3 looking.
that was right down Broadway.
Last 3 outs, and we're on the back end of the order for Cleveland.
second baseman, number 10.
And you know they're gonna have probably a pinch hitter for Penis as well.
Definitely.
Steve right. All low.
Ooh, outside
Nice.
edge there with the slider. Gives up the walk, though. 8-hitter coming up next with a runner on first.
Shortstop, number
Blondes is going to need to get on base and hope that pinch hitter can hit him home.
You're gonna have to put this blonde power this blonde magic to work here.
Yep. And that hit's going to help. 2 runners on now, no outs. This is exactly what the Steamers want to see in the bottom of the 9th. Wonder who they're going to pinch hit.
now batting, number
Dong Mattingly,
And oh, here we go. Pulling out all the stops.
owner of the team, coming out. He's going to try and put the team on his back.
Boy, wouldn't it be... Oh! Ooh. He did exactly what he... I mean, he did exactly... Even though he didn't get on, move the runners over.
Unintentional sacrifice to move the runners up.
Yeah.
Another sacrifice here. Oh, no, they're going for the play at home. He's stuck.
Yeah.
He's got nowhere to go.
The guy from first has to go.
Oh, they got him.
The guy from
That
first
is
had
tough.
to go to second, and the fact that he didn't go, that's costly.
Runners on the corners for Thermos Monsoon. 2 outs. Last out here for the Steamers, or it's going to be Game 6.
That's inside.
And it's popped up. Barring an error, that's going to do it, and that will do it. Turkeys pull out the win and win 2 in a row after taking Game 5. And now the series goes home for them, right where they want to be, needing to win all the remaining games. What were your takes on this game here, Jeff?
Turkeys did everything they needed to. They had their backs against the wall, and they did it with they brought out their aluminum bats here, and they hit some moonshots against Cleveland, and they pretty much took the momentum away. Seemed Cleveland, even though they did get some hits and they strung them along, they just weren't able to put them together exactly as they could to get back into this game. And by the 4th, 5th inning, the game was pretty much all Turkeys. They had the momentum going, and you just got to give credit to Raccoon and then to Stevens coming out of the pen.
I completely agree with you there. I think the home runs and the long ball really got this game for the Turkeys.
Oh, yeah.
Raccoon, the usual closer, got the win here with 5 innings, 3 Ks. Stevens with the save, and Vaughn took the loss.
Yeah, but the only thing that I would say for Cleveland to hang their hat on is that bullpen. When they needed to shut it down, they shut the Turkeys down, and they didn't allow any runs when Dick Venus came into the game.
And that's one thing Cleveland has been a little bit lacking on, was bullpen play too. So seeing the bullpen showing up now is what they're going to hope to see in these last 2 games if they're both necessary. 3 stars were Meals Wheels, Charlie Bubblegum, and Tom Ramen. Gonna have a short intermission, everybody. We'll still be with you guys on the mic, but we're just gonna have a short intermission here while Commissioner gets the teams changed over, starters changed over, and everything, and then we'll be right with you guys. Got to see the predictions, guys, in chat. What do you think's going to happen now? Cleveland leading 3-2. Turkeys have taken 2 straight. What do you think, Jeff?
Ooh, I mean, it's still hard to go against Cleveland, but I definitely like what the Kirky Turkeys did in this last game. I think they did everything they needed to try to get the momentum back, and you know what? They might just have done it, especially going home now.
It's going to be another duel, too, because I don't know if you know too much about the SMB 3 parks, but the Turkeys play in the hardest to hit in park, Shaka Sports Turf. It's got the deepest walls on center field, and I think it's deepest in center field by far. Left and right field are second deepest, so we're in for a treat. It's anybody's ball game in both of these last 2 games.
What do you think?
I'm with the minority. From the beginning, I had Cleveland winning this. Seeing them go up 3-0, I was like, oh yeah, they're definitely going to win it. But now with the Turkeys taking the momentum and going home to one of the hardest to hit in parks, Shaka, it's anybody's ball game. But
yeah,
we got it dialed up now for them. So you go ahead with this Cleveland lineup.
All right, pretty much nothing is going to change outside of pitching for the Cleveland Steamers. Tom Ramen at first, he'll lead it off. Thermos Monsoon, he'll be catching behind the plate. Giancarlo Hammer in left field. Chumbawamba will be still playing in center field. Avery will be at third, covering the hot corner. Suzuki in right field. Valderrama looking to get going here. He'll be at second base. Barry Blondes will take it at shortstop. And the pitcher, Gamba Morris. And Morris, he has a 420. He had a excuse me. He had 42 innings pitched. He was 40th in that in rank, but his ERA 4.5. He's gonna have to get that down here if the Steamers are gonna have success. He was 23rd.
He definitely will. He's in a good park to keep that ERA down, but we'll see what happens because Turkeys are a great contact hitting team.
Yeah, that's gonna be the thing. Can he do better than his last counterpart did in Ricky Vaughn, who had kind of, for how good of a pitcher he was, that could just be, you know, one of those things that that day it was just not his. Here we go with the Turkeys if you want to take it.
Yep. Lineup for the Turkeys is going to be relatively the same as well. We're going to see who was usually a relief pitcher. T. Spiller is going to be on the mound, one of the hottest pitchers for the Turkeys this season. And then the lineup is going to be, like I said, almost exactly the same. Between her legs at second, Davis is short, Bubblegum in right, Meals Wheels in left, Salvatore Cash Money in center, Angle Smith at first, Carl Von Carl at catcher, and Max Chapman at third base.
And going back to 2 games ago in this series was when Morris and Spiller both faced each other. That was quite a duel as the Turkeys and Steamers. It was the Steamers that won 5-3 in the thing. 7 hits given up by T. Spiller. Meanwhile, only 5 for Morris. So definitely you're gonna have to see. Morris is just gonna have to have the same game that he did, only giving up 1 earned run.
All right, from Albuquerque, New Mexico, welcome in everybody to Game 6, directly following the Game 5 we just watched, where the Turkeys won 5-2 and made the series 2-3. Steamers lead it, and the Steamers lead off with Tom Rahman here, top of the first against T. Spiller.
Yeah, he's gonna have to set the tone again for the Steamers.
If he can get on base 2-3 times again, I think we could see the Steamers actually hit him home a couple times. I don't see the heart of this Steamers lineup making that same mistake again.
Yeah, it's very, very interesting to see a first baseman actually like Tom Rahman lead it off. Normally you want like a speedy shortstop or second baseman or outfielder.
Right. And he was showing his speed there a little bit as you were talking about it.
Yeah.
Outrunning the infield ball there, getting a single. Tom Rahman's breaking the mold. He's showing that he can be like Choi from the Rays, and despite being a bigger guy, he's still athletic.
Yeah, already 1 hit given up by Spiller. That was kind of gone to either way for an error, maybe off the glove or something. But good job by Rahman to hustle it out.
Runners on first and second for Hammer. This is how Cleveland wants to start this. Now they've got to push these runners home, and that is not how to do it. Ouch.
And he had a nice, impressive game last game, just 5 minutes ago. But here already hitting into a double play.
He's not a guy that's into that DP action, man. he was feeling it. Man.
But that's big for Spiller to get out of that situation. That was going to see like the Steamers putting up like a 2 spot or a 3 spot in that inning, but instead it's a 0 spot.
Yep. Blooper here, shallow right near the line. That's going to be a single.
And despite playing in the kind of one of the harder parks to hit home runs, if they start blooping this ball all over the place, this could prove costly again for the Steamers.
It could, definitely. There's a lot of field to cover out there for the fielders, and we'll see what happens. Oh, the steal attempt. Ooh, that was close. They called it safe.
I like this. The Turkeys being aggressive on the base path.
Davis at the plate, got that runner at second now, no outs. Suzuki just gets to it in time. Runner does advance to third, though, just in time. And that's going to be the first run of the game. RBI single. Puts the Turkeys up 1-0.
Very impressive. Very impressive for the Turkeys.
17.
Meals Wheels, who had 2 home runs in the last game, is going to want to get the same production here. Would have been a possible double play if the pitcher played it right, even with the steal attempt, but the mishandle has them only getting 1 out.
Yeah, that's just no pitcher is gonna be able to throw a runner out when they steal on you. So it's just easy to just take the easier out and just go to first.
Yep.
Especially when you could get
2-2.
somebody like Meals Wheels.
Popped up. It's floating out of play, though, and it does. Blooper to center.
Ooh, I thought he was gonna lay out for it. I was like, yeah, I get to see a layout, but he's got the speed to get there. Chumbawamba with the nice recovery.
Was a good recovery. Most of the time when we see layouts too, usually it doesn't work in the fielder's favor. They usually either underslide it or overslide it.
Oh, okay.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Suzuki coming up next after that flyout. T. Spiller starting solid so far.
Ooh, right back up the middle.
Put yourself in Dong's shoes right now, the manager of the Cleveland Steamers. After losing 2 in a row, and here you are down 1-0 in Game 6. What are you telling your guys?
I mean, they had a 3-1 lead in the series for a reason. So I think Dong knows exactly the strings to pull in order to get this one back going. Even though that was just a bad bad all around for the Turkeys, but for the Steamers, I mean, Dong, he's been doing this well enough as a manager where he knows exactly what he needs to do with his players.
Ooh, double steal attempt, but
Wow.
it's fouled. Runners first and second, 1 out.
Both teams being aggressive on the base paths. I like this.
Oh, it's carrying into left.
No way.
Off the bat of Blondes, and it's gone.
Oh.
3-run shot. That is exactly what Cleveland needed here. 429 feet over the left field wall.
Wow.
Huge momentum changer.
Oh, yeah. And we were just talking about it. Dong knows exactly what buttons to play, and he did it for that one. He talked into the ear of Blondes.
From someone in the chat, I guess this is the 3rd home run of the series for Barry Blondes.
He's been absolutely raking.
Now batting, the first baseman.
But also, like how you were saying, what does Dong need to do? I mean, I mean, even when the Wild Things were still playing against the Empire, I mean, all 4 of these teams are here for a reason. They're some of the best coached, just well-executed teams in this BHB. So all managers in this series, in this part in the season, knows exactly what they need to do.
Yep. On the ground to Chapman, throw to first, gets that 3rd out. Turkey's finally out of it, but they give up 3 runs on the blast from Barry Blondes. 6, 7, and 8 hitters coming up for the Turkeys, bottom of the 2nd.
Number 21. Now batting, the catcher, number 9.
1 out, Carl Von Carl to the plate. Goomba Morris, a guy we haven't talked about a whole lot in this game, but it's just because it's been quiet. Other than that 1 earned he gave up early.
Yeah, that was his first inning too. So it seemed like he just needed to get some of his pitches under him for just control purposes. I mean, all these pitchers have the velocity to get the ball over the plate, but it's all about that control and the type of movement you can get. And he's sort of settled down here.
He's one of the few pitchers you'll see too that have 5 pitches in his repertoire. So I feel like that helps him a lot once he gets his movement going and working on which pitches he wants to focus on. He really gets rolling.
And just like that was 3 up, 3 down. So it looks like Cleveland Steamers have definitely taken control of the momentum so far in this early portion.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 5.
Hammer up next. One out here for the Steamers. High fly ball. Shallow left. Going to be played by first. Davis for out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 11. Ball inside. Ball inside. Strike.
Hit on the ground by third base. Chumbawamba finally on base.
The third baseman, number 33. Low.
Yeah, now it's time for Spiller to.
Ball inside.
She needs to work some of her magic here on the mound.
There's a little bit of it there. Easy ground ball to Dix between her legs for the third out.
Yeah, that's big that she put up another 0 on the scoreboard. Hopefully, Kirky Turkeys can get it going here. Get some players on, get some people on the base paths, and tie this game up.
On the ground to Avery. Avery throws to first and beats the runner for the first out. Much more calm game this time. We've seen the 1 home run, but we're not having the 5 home runs we had in the last game.
Yeah, it seems like Morris knows exactly what he needs to do facing these Kirky Turkey batters.
Oh, as we talk about it, we've got one carrying to left center, and it's gone by a mile.
I thought we said this was one of the harder parks to hit home runs in. Good grief.
443 feet, that's going to be gone anywhere.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 17.
Assistant GM to the team, Dix between her legs with that home run there. Narrows the Steamer lead to 1 run.
Strike. That's up.
3-1 to Davis.
Strike.
And this has been sort of how the series has gone back and forth. We saw 5-2 last game, and now we're seeing an even closer one with 3-2 right now.
Right.
Fielder, number 47. Strike. That's inside.
Fouled off, 1-2 count here. Charlie Bubblegum. And he strikes out for the third out.
Wow.
6, 7, 8 hitters coming up for Cleveland, top of the 4th. They lead 3-2.
Number 51.
Hit up the center. That's going to be a base hit. It's almost worked its way to the gap, but going for 2. Wow.
And gonna
Slides
get there.
in.
Now batting, the second
That was some aggressive base running, and it paid off.
Yeah, it was. Holy cow.
inside.
Runner on second, no outs for P-Bay.
Hopefully, P-Bay Valderrama can get going here. Get off the schneid that he seems to be in.
Oh,
Right.
advances the runner at least. Got one positive out of that.
Yeah, this would be big for Cleveland to again extend the lead back to 2 runs.
Oh, the runner's going.
Ooh.
Second time this series.
Yep.
We've seen Cleveland screw up on the base pass. That third base coach is not going to have a job after this week.
Dong is going to make the decision, even going into the Empire series, if they do move to the Bertolo series, that they might have a new third base coach.
Definitely.
Number 17. That's low. Strike. That's outside. Low.
just gets by the third baseman. That's going to be a base hit.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 13. That's inside.
Salvatore's 0 for 1 today.
Ball inside.
2-0 count. Runner on first.
Strike.
With a name like Cash Money, you got to be better than 0 for 1.
Yep.
Strike.
Oh, what
Oh.
a play.
Double.
Wow.
The first base.
Heads up play by P.B. Valderrama at second.
Strike.
May not be getting it done on batting-wise, but on defense, he's still holding his own.
That's all most teams expect from second base, too. If you got a guy that can play second, great fielder, you'll let him be a little bit lax on the hitting.
Oh, yeah.
Ball four, take your base.
Going to be a walk there. We haven't seen too many walks in this game, truthfully.
And Morris definitely seems to be maybe losing some of his command here a little bit.
Strike. Strike.
Ooh, hard hit up the center. Morris has to ole it. That's going to be a single.
Now batting, the third
Max
baseman,
Chapman up next.
number
Max Chapman, one of the guys from the Turkeys that has been hit really hard by regression because he is somebody that has actually left the league. So he is a guy that doesn't even know what his player's doing, sad to say.
And now we're giving it a can of corn to the Steamers.
Yep. Top of the fifth, Steamers still up by a run. We've got a tight game here. Game 6.
now batting, the pitcher, number
Goomba Morris calling a moonshot.
That's inside. Strike.
And actually, T. Spiller
That's inside.
has allowed 5 hits, and in the last time she was out, gave up 7 and 3 earned runs, and she has 2 earned runs here today.
Not doing too bad either when you think that one of those earned runs came off of an error, or one of those runs came off an error, so she only has 2 earned.
Yeah. But she only pitched 4 in 2 innings, and she's right there. So I mean, if she gets out of this, she already has done a lot better than the last time she was out here.
Much lower pitch count, too. Not even at 70 pitches yet. Hit by the third baseman. Gets down in front of Meals Wheels for a single.
Yeah, I wonder if now, if you're the manager for the Turkeys, if you start getting somebody up and loose right now, because another person on the base seems like it might be the time to pull T. Spiller.
And the Turkeys' bullpen's been really consistent pretty much all year, too, so this is definitely a scenario where you might see T. Spiller come out early.
And remember, they used Stevens last game, so will he be able to recover, and is he even used in this game?
Now batting, the pitcher, number 17.
They're going to let Spiller hit.
No, that low.
Yeah, I guess you'd rather just have her hit here instead of using up a DH.
Right.
Save it maybe for the later innings.
Quick first out on the ground out there. Dix between her legs coming up next. 2 for 2 with a home run and a single. And add a third hit to that tally. Another single from Dixby.
Now batting, the shortstop.
If you were a betting man, which team would you bet on right now?
Still got to lead with the team that's winning 3-2. Got to really take Cleveland.
Yep. Oh, it's a carrying ball. Into right.
Oh!
Just over the glove for a 2-run home run. Turns this game around 414 feet. And the Turkeys now lead 4-3. I'm asking you 10 seconds later, who you betting on now?
Yeah, right. I mean, wait, but I talked about it last inning that maybe Morris might seem to be losing something here, and lo and behold, Kirky Turkey staying right there and got the lead.
Absolutely right. And with him in a tense mojo now we're looking at the opposite side. Like, Cleveland's got to have somebody warming up in that bullpen right now.
Oh yeah. And wouldn't it be something if now it goes to a game 7? Still got plenty of time left to go, but boy, you got to start thinking about that.
Oh, and it's over the head of the left fielder. Dive and grab, can't get it. That's going to be a stand-up double. Salvatore Cash Money up next. He's 0 for 2. Piazza Man, one of the favorite relievers of the Cleveland hopefuls.
I wonder if he always delivers on time.
God damn it.
What?
He always delivers on time. That was great.
You always have to wonder, though, with a good Piazza Man, if he can deliver.
Mm-hmm.
And he did.
He did. Chumbawamba coming up next. T. Spiller still in this ball game. This might be the last action we see from her. Rapid Raccoon in the chat. Now Thomas has to suffer from Jeff's dad jokes.
I mean, really, it wasn't that bad of a joke, and I'm sure that a lot of other people
They were thinking, and you said
Yeah.
it for them. It's all right. Suzuki, real hot today, 2 for 2 with a double, single. Oh, but Dixby, huge injury there. Listed in that bottom left corner, Dixby, I think, is I think it said a sprained finger or something like that. Dixby has been their best hitter in this game.
Spiller already. I like how they're sticking with her. I mean, even though she's given up 2 earned runs, I mean, really, those all came in the early portions of this game, and she's really actually came in the second inning. So she's really, taking control here again, just like Rapid Raccoon did.
And that's what the Turkeys need to see. Their starters going deep, and that's going to help them win these games. On the ground.
Barehanded.
Dixby's still playing despite I think he said he sprained his foreskin, so kudos to him for playing through that.
Yeah, it was said in chat. Sprained foreskin. Just a flesh wound.
Piazza Man trying to get it done for Cleveland. Carl Von Carl 1 for 2 with a single. Piazza Man's knocking on the door. Carl's taking his sweet time getting there. But Carl shows up with a fat tip, sends it by the shortstop, and gets a base hit.
Yeah, Rapid Raccoon, how do you like those dad jokes now? I'm not the only one. At least mine was funny.
Damn. You hurt me deep.
Dick penis deep.
Oh, if they weren't at that double play depth, that would have been a hit.
That would have been right up the middle.
Cleveland works out of it. And they've got Barry Bonds leading off. He had that 3-run home run that has Cleveland in this game. And we're going to see Richie Williams finally come in for T. Spiller. T. Spiller with the quality start. 6 innings, 2 earned.
Ooh.
Strikeout.
I like that lefty on lefty crime.
Oh, you can't do it. Don't pull Piazza, man. Dick Tickler coming in.
That's outside. Strike. No.
He's gonna tickle the fancy of I don't know. I was hoping that was gonna go into the crowd.
Baseman, number 10.
Tickled the fancy of the right fielder there.
Yeah, right.
Tom Rahman, he's 1 for 3 today. Looking for another one. Steamers trying to rally late here again. Top of the 7th, down 1.
Ball four. Take your
Ooh,
Ooh, questionable strike call or questionable ball called there.
The catcher,
this
It's
is
the walk.
this is getting. If you're a Kirky turkey, you gotta really start to get your heartbeat going a little bit right here.
A little bit. You know, Tom Schaefer's on the edge of his manager's chair just thinking, come on, guys, hold on.
That was good to get out of it. Still up 1, so if you're turkeys, you definitely want to start adding some more runs, because one we've seen in this game here alone, a 2-run lead wasn't even enough for the Steamers, let alone 1-run lead.
Right. You've got the new reliever for Cleveland in, Yukon Cornelius, and he strikes out the opposite reliever, Richie Williams.
Yeah, I was surprised they left the reliever in there. Because you're gonna go to the top of the 8th, so normally you want your setup guy there.
Dixby has locked in mojo, but the strained fitness, and he strikes out there. Daddy Davis up next, also has a home run, 2 RBIs.
Yeah, he was the one that got the Turkeys their lead.
On the ground to second, P-Bay throws to first, gets the 3rd out.
Oh, we're into the pressure cooker now, boys.
6 outs left for Cleveland. They got to get a run. They got to close this series, because if it goes to Game 7, who knows what's going to happen. I haven't seen Dong in the chat lately. I think he's starting to bite off his fingernails.
He's there somewhere in chat.
Yep. He's lurking, waiting till the game ends so he can come in and be like, fuck you guys, I knew we'd win.
Uh-oh.
Deep right center. And it's gone.
We are all knotted up. It's a brand new game.
485 from Chumbawamba. 485. That's Giancarlo Stanton distance.
Do we have longest home run distance here?
Wow. Not that I know of. I'm sure somebody knows it, but wow. 485. That's the longest home run I've seen in the games I've broadcasted for sure.
So T. Schaefer put 501.
501
by cash money. Holy crap.
500-foot home run. That's incredible.
I'm guessing that was probably season 1 or 2. If Schaefer can let me know.
Yeah.
Yes.
Up against Reggie.
Well, I said season 1 or season 2, so you said yes. I don't know. Was it a combo of both?
It happened in both seasons.
Right.
Same time. Mishandled there, and that's going to be another base hit. Cleveland is surging here. Barry Blonde's up. Runners on first and second.
Cloud Cage, season 1 or 2? Yes.
Yes.
Correct. He's not even answering it now. He's like, correct season 1 or... Oh, Lord.
He wants you to wonder. He wants to leave the mid.
Well, I mean, if he probably knows the game, I'd like to go back and watch it.
Ooh, Cleveland.
Oh,
and
they're
sending
going home.
the runner. Ooh, they help him. The third base coach might not lose his job after all.
Wow.
And Dong Mattingly for the second straight game.
Could
hitting.
2 outs 2 outs,
Bases.
bases loaded.
Off the plate.
Ooh. It doesn't get better than this.
that's-
Tom Schaefer in the chat. No, not Dong.
Uh-oh. Oh, they're saying.
Oh.
Piazza Man delivered on time. Can Dong deliver as well?
Oh, it's carrying.
No way.
It's going. And it's over the right field wall. A grand slam here in the top of the 8th. Wow.
This is a great game 6. Boy, if only this was gonna go to a game 7.
Now batting.
Man.
Wow. Someone got to check that bat. That thing should probably be corked or something.
Grand slam following the 485-footer from Chumbawamba in the same inning. Second deck, 440. Wow.
Jeez.
Dong says it's okay, guys. I'll get the job done.
Right.
Now batting, the catcher, number 14.
Completely turns this game around with that one swing of the bat, and the Steamers lead by 4. We're looking at a completely different ball game than we were 2 minutes ago.
You just got to feel for the pitcher here for the Turkeys. Just, oh man, it's killer. I
Two
definitely
more
would
runs.
have liked to see maybe a different reliever come in to face Dong.
And they've still got Richie Williams in there. Wow.
Yeah.
It says he only has 1 earned, so I wonder if there were a couple errors or something. But Dick Penis, Mr. DP, second straight game.
Yeah, we saw what he did. He closed it down against the Turkeys in the game just seems like an hour ago, and he really shut them down. So I expect nonetheless here.
So, of everything that happened there, of the 5 runs that touched the board while
Only
Richie
one
Williams
was-
was pitching, he only got served with 1 earned,
Ball inside.
which has to be the home run ball. Or no, there were two. I don't even understand that because there were 2
No, it
home
would've-
runs.
Yeah, he would have. Yeah,
And they had
that
1
might
earned.
be. Yeah, because they had a home run to tie it, and then it was 3 guys got on base, and then that's
Yeah.
when it was all she wrote.
Right, and then the grand slam. So he should have at least 2 earned, but they only put 1 earned on his stat sheet there. That's interesting.
It just doesn't make sense errors wise for that.
That's up.
From the chat, we saw the errors, but there were 2
Yeah.
home runs. So that
Yeah,
should
but
have been
there-
at least 2
Yeah,
earned.
that's what seems to be the confusion is there wasn't a home run before it, and was Richie Williams in for that home run though? Did he give it up?
I thought he was in for the first home run. Maybe he wasn't.
Strike. That's inside. That's inside.
Top of the 9th, Chumbawamba up again.
Strike.
And they still got Richie Williams in the game.
Wow. They have so many relievers in that pen, too. They don't need to keep him in there. Tom Schaefer's got to be pulling his hair out right now.
Number 33.
And he's still in. 4 hits, 4 walks. Anglesmith with a diving play there.
This is getting out of hand. Oh, now they
Wow.
finally do it.
Barry Cool's one of their star pitchers is going to come in and pitch relief, but it's going to be too little too late.
Yeah.
No. Inside.
Suzuki 2 for 3 has reached base 3 different times. To include that walk.
Take your base.
Oh, another walk. We got runners on first and second with 2 outs. Turkeys cannot afford to give up more runs here.
Strike. Strike. Foul.
P-Bay's 0 for 4.
Strike 3.
And he strikes out for that second out.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 21.
Barry
No
Blondes.
high.
2 for 4, home run, single, 3 RBIs.
Strike. Strike.
Ooh,
Follow.
2-2.
Oof. It looks like they're going to get out of this.
They do.
Last 3 outs of the season, though.
Steamers need 3 outs, and then they're going to go for the second straight season to play the New York Empire in the Bartolo Series.
21.
They just need to hold on and not give up 4.
That's up. No.
On the ground. 1 out.
Now batting, the catcher, number
Carl Von Carl, they're hitting the back end of that lineup too. This is not where the Turkeys want to be with the season on the line, but he gets a base hit.
All right, let's see if this starts getting into the head here a little bit of Dick Penis.
Strike.
Max Chapman. On the ground, it's another base hit.
Oh my lord! Could it happen again? Could another team put 3 guys on, and then a grand slam?
And they will. Baron Fudge, who was in last game, we're seeing him again.
This is a second AB.
That's up. Follow.
They need something huge from him here.
Strike.
They need to turn that lineup over.
Gotta swing this bat, son.
Oh, and he puts a gapper.
He swung the bat.
And it's a 3-run blast
Oh,
from rookie Baron Fudge in his second career AB.
no way. Oh yeah,
And it's up to Dixby, who already has a home run.
Outside.
1-run game.
This is nuts.
Baron Fudge with the 3-run blast completely brings them back.
Oh, why did you swing?
Oh man, that's the second out. Daddy Davis is the last hope for the Turkeys. Fouls one off.
Man, it's a good thing I don't have a stake in this fight because my heart's racing.
He's on base. The tying run is on first with Charlie Bubblegum to the plate. Walk-off opportunity if he can hit a home run.
Boy, wouldn't that be something here in Kirky?
Why are they stealing? Why are they stealing? Don't steal. Oh, and there it is.
Wow.
That's going to do it. Colonial Division champions, the Cleveland Steamers, will go to the Bartolo Series again
that
to face
was
the New York
wild.
Empire. What are your takes on this game, Jeff?
Oh man, there are a lot of takes. The 5-run 8th inning, capped off by Dong Mattingly, basically taking this game over, putting it on his shoulders and saying, "Here, boys, let me carry you to the Bartolo Series." And coming in off the bench as well. I mean, one at bat, and it's a grand frickin' slam. Boy, he's batting 1,000 just because of that in this game. So that's amazing. Meanwhile, the Turkeys, they had a heck of a game. I mean, they took the lead after Cleveland had it with that 2 spot they put up in the second, but they battled through. They got the lead, and then they just couldn't hold on to it. And they tried to make it a game again, but it was just too little too late. And you got to feel for the Turkeys. I mean, they had the lead all the way up, and then you just had it. You basically had the rug taken out from under you.
Starting out 3-0, the Turkeys completely turned the series on its head, winning 2 games, nearly winning this game. What an incredible series. And I'm just, honestly, the Turkeys have to be proud of what they saw from their team, despite regression, despite all the adversity, despite the postponement in the first day of these games this week. And they just definitely have to be looking forward to next season, proud of what they accomplished. So congratulations to both of these teams. Congratulations to Cleveland for advancing to the Bartolo Series, where they will face the New York Empire again, where they can hopefully win it this time. And wow, what a great series. Last take from you, Jeff.
This was this first time being in the booth for this, especially in the playoffs. It was awesome.
All right. Well, thank you everybody for tuning in. This will conclude the Colonial Division Series. We will now see next week Cleveland playing New York in the Bartolo Series Championship. And make sure that you stay tuned to that the schedule alerts when the Commissioner Dong will be posting the schedule for the Bartolo Series next week. Everybody, I've been Olong Johnson with my partner here, Jeff. Have a great night, everybody.